Good morning, fisher folk. What a misty old morning, hey? It's dawn. I've gotten up to do it with you. We've got a really exciting day. We've got a double challenge today. We are testing out the new Atomic Flickz. So I did a video where I bought the 6.9, the 2 to 6 and the 3 to 8 pound. So we have got a 1K Stratic on the 2 to 6 and we've got a 2500 shallow TD black. That's got 6 pound braid, 8 pound braid. Both rods have got 10 pound fluorocarbon leader, and we are also doing a challenge video where I challenge the motor oil grubs. We've got the Shroom Tail grub in motor oil versus the new Nomad Live Ops Radiax, and the rules of engagement are you get 3 casts per grub, and then I've got to swap rob. 3 casts per grub. I'll try and cover the same ground if I can. Interestingly, I tried to do this challenge last weekend for you and the GoPro was overheating. However, I just pivoted out and did that review of Kayaks to Fish Next Gen 9, which I'm sitting on right now. So it went like this. We've got some results to kick off on the board. We've got Shroom Tail on 1, Radiax on 1, Shroom Tail on 2, Radiax on 2, Shroom Tail on 3, Radiax on 3. That's right. We've already caught 3 fish per grub. So I'm just really keen to keep this challenge going and get these fish on camera for you. Let's verse these 2 grubs off while we are testing these new Atomic Flickz. All right, let's get it done. All right, we are going to kick it off with the defending champion, which is Shroom. Dying to see how these new Flickz cast. Absolutely bucketed rain overnight. I'm not too sure what that's going to do to the fishing this morning. And we have got a 1/12 jig head on both rods. I've tried to make it as even as possible. Both soft plastics have S factor on them. The Shroom Tails are on the slightly lighter rod, the 2 to 6 pound. And the Radiax got the 3 to 8 pound. Alright, the new Flickz cast, nice. I'm sitting in the kayak, which is not the most comfortable position to cast. Oh, a little one. Just a little one. Feels like a tiny little Brembo. Yeah. Radiax. Come here, buddy. Come here. Ow, 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 ow. All right, cool. Oh man, he has smashed that. Whew, wow, he'd hammered that. Okay, the Radiax, 4-3. Can the Shroom Tails make a comeback? We've got live ops on 4 fish. We've got Shroom Tails on 3 fish. Who wants to fight for the championship of being the OG Motor Oil Grub? All right, here we go with working these grubs. You really want to take your time, do your lift, let that grub slowly swim back down to the bottom, and then try and be disciplined and give it a little pause. So I'm going to show you the retrieve. So hop, hop, let it hit the bottom, let it pause for a sec. Hop, hop. Try not to be speeding it back to the boat. Give it that hop, hop. That pause is really important in letting that fish stalk the lure. I know that I've got a really bad habit, particularly when the fishing's not going very well and you're just starting to get frustrated and you're fishing quicker and quicker, just trying to make something happen. That's your moment to really maybe inspect the lure, make sure that the soft plastic's on straight, everything's golden, your leader's sweet, put some new S factor on or whatever scent that you're using, reset a little and slow your fishing down. Alright, so I let it sit then and I could feel something going for it and he's come back for it. So that's classic, just letting the lure sit. Can feel something interested. I let the lure sit, disciplined for once in my life, and move the lure, miss the fish, and he came back for it. We got just a small brim here. Maybe he's a bit bigger. Back the drag off. No, he's just small. Come on, mate. And what are we on, actually? We're on the Shroom Tail. Ooh, so if we get this fish up, this is going to go 4-4. Oh, he's sort of reasonable. Come on. Oh, actually, wow, he's really reasonable. Just pinned, so yeah, you can see in the bucketing rain. Everything's so slippery. Alright, there we go. Throw that overboard. Ah, that is a nice chunky brim. That's on the Shroom Tail. Oh, it's so wet. Everything's just soaked and slippery. Fishing in the rain, but this is cool. So, happy with that. That's on the Shroom Tail. So we're now 4-4 in the battle of the motor oil glubs. Motor oil grubs. Oh, I need a coffee. Conditions are just horrible if you're human, but they're pretty good if you're a fish. And I am so glad that I came out here with you this morning, even though I'm absolutely soaked. Everything's wet and slippery. This is heaps of fun. Oh. That was a solid inquiry. Still there. Yes. All right, how's those flicks? I could feel everything going on then. Absolutely everything. Beautiful. We got to test ourselves a tiny brim here, but he's really small and I could feel, you know, the whole shebang then. Well, he's not that small, right? Dunk. Okay, thanks, buddy. And while I'm babbling, I wasn't even concentrating which lure has gone into the lead in our Motor Oil Grub Championship. It is the Nomad Radiax. The rain's just getting heavier. Oh, felt a clunk. Does this be a flatty? I don't really want to deal with a flatty. Brim. Oh no, flathead. Flathead. Okay. Great. Okay. Gotta move some rods to deal with a flathead. Alright, I'm gonna flip him off in the water. Just gonna record that that's a flatty. He's high 30s. I don't want to bring him into the boat. Come on, buddy. Let's just do you out here. Alright, he's off. Thank goodness. Okay. For the record, that was on the Radiax Grub, so I think that's Radiax 6. Is that 6? 6-4. Alright, Shroom's needing to get his skates on here. He's down 6-4. Oh, good grief. Oh, Mr. Shroomy, is that a fish or a stick? It's a fish. Came off. Not only have we got bucketing rain now, we've got lightning coming. Ooh, little flatty, I believe. It's just tiny. Come off, or is he still there? Still there, I think. Tiny, it's a fish. Tiny little brim. Look, it counts. I didn't set any size limits in our competition. Seriously, man. Who lets this go into the waterways? We will tuck this on the back of the kayak and take it out. Got him. Tiny little brim. Got him on the Atomic Flickz. Filled every bit of that. We got him on the Flickz, and we got him on the Radiax. I think that's 8.4 to the Radiax. All right, thanks, mate. So no size limit. A fish is a fish. Yeah, the Radiax way out in front. 8 fish to 4 fish in the battle of the motor oil grubs. Shroom's missed a couple of good fish, but the Radiax is showing some form. Is he on? He is. It's tiny. Little flathead, eh? Little flathead, little brim. What is it? It's a brim. Wow. Well, no size limit, so I guess in theory this one counts. Officially the smallest brim I've ever caught in my life. Let's let him go. We gave no size limit, so that is the Radiax, 9 fish. Get him? It's tiny if we got it. Absolutely tiny. It's a small brim, and we're on the Shroom Tails. Shroom really needs this one. Don't call it a shroom back. Shroom Tails. We got the Radiax out in the lead. Shroom, he's felt like he's gonna make a comeback. Something's tapping this lure. Come on. Got him. Yep. Got him. He was giving us lots of inquiries there. He's just going to be a little silver model. Oh, what is it? I think it's something different. Oh, a whiting. Sweet. How cool. So we have had a whiting on the Shroom Tail before. Yes. Ah, buddy. Come here and then you can go. Man, they're strong. Okay. Whoa. Struggling to hold him for you, sorry. No hold up. Don't call it a shroom back. Shroom's on the way back here. So yeah, one thing I'll just totally say about the Shroom Tail grub is that it catches a lot of different species. That is not the first whiting that this grub has caught. Catches a lot of different stuff. Oh. That was strange. Very strange. Ah, that's off. You are joking. That never had that lure properly. It's a really weird take. Oh, on the Shroom Tails. Wow. What was that? We started out 3-all in this battle of the motor oil grubs. And we've wound up with the Nomad Radiax winning. Is going to win, but interesting, difficult conditions. And if you guys are interested, I can keep this battle going. Ooh. me try and keep this on for you, Shroom. This is Shroom. This is Shroomy. Shroomy's gonna come make a comeback. If I can get this up, I can. Come here, mate. Come here. Chaos on the yak. Okay. Here we go. Battle of the Motor Oil Grubs. All right, last cast. I've got to go. I've got stuff on with the family. This has been so much fun. Thanks for joining me out here this morning. At the moment, Live Ops Radiax is going to win the battle of the Motor Oil Grubs. And in the battle of the Motor Oil Grubs, we have a winner. It is the Live Ops Radiax. I fished these over 2 days in really difficult conditions. So these grubs have done really well when it's been hard fishing. It's amazing how close it is. I think the key point is that both grubs have missed a number of fish, and it could have been about 12 fish each. I'm really, really happy to fish either profile. We do have a winner. It is the Live Ops Radiax, closely followed by the Shroom Tails. I think the profiles are quite similar, and you'd be really, really happy. I'm really, really happy to be using either. I think that the Shroom Tails casts just a little bit further, but that's obviously got its own unique action. Now, Nev has done an episode recently using this lure and this colour. I'll put a link down in the description. That's a great episode. He's one of my favourite fishermen, so go watch that. Check out the Live Ops Radiax. Obviously, I've done some reviews on the Shroom Tails. You can check those out, and Shroom's own channel himself. Both great products. If you want to see me keep versing these two lures, and in fact maybe add in a third Motor Oil Grub, get down in the comments and let me know, and we'll continue this challenge. So how is this from being drowned this morning to now being sunburnt? You gotta love Australia, right? Anyway, here we are in the backyard having a chat about these new Atomic Flickz. So 3 things came out of this morning. Well, four things came out of this morning. Number 1, if you're ever wondering whether you should go fishing in dodgy conditions, the answer is yes, you should. Look at this morning. I'm so psyched. That was so much fun out there with you. I really loved it being out there in the rain, electrical storms, catching fish, testing these new lures and these new rods. Oh, it was epic. Anyway, on to the Atomic Flickz. Okay, 3 things. I talked a lot about sensitivity. So I had numerous occasions where we caught some small brim there, and I could really feel absolutely every little tap, everything that was going on when those fish were stalking these lures. So really, really happy with the sensitivity of these rods. I could feel everything that was going on. And at this price point, I wasn't expecting that level of sensitivity, so pretty psyched there. Point number 2, these are 6.9s, and I'm in a really small 9-foot kayak. And the lack of tip wraps was super, super impressive. I can't stand getting tip wraps out on a small boat or a kayak. So I had 1 tip wrap. Let's have a look. Let's get these tips down. Yeah, normally you get the, the horrible twirly down the tip of your rod, and you're struggling to get it off in a small boat or a kayak. So I had 1 tip wrap today, and I haven't had rods that have stayed away from tip wraps like these new Flickz. Now the reel seats, I'm not sure if it's just something that I now notice because I talked about it in the original unboxing, but where you've got a bit of a half reel seat there, you don't have a full closure over the locking nut. It didn't bother me today. It's just something that I'm aware of, that I know is there. And I've been holding the rod a lot like that, kind of casting and then moving my hand to that position there. And it also has dawned on me that a young grommet's hands are going to be smaller than mine, so I'm not too sure that this is something to be concerned about. Look, you're going to pick them up in the store anyway and see whether you like them, but the reel seat hasn't bothered me. Look, all this material got absolutely drenched this morning. These rods got an absolute belting on their first run out on the water, and they've performed really, really well. I'm really psyched on these. Guides, all good. These guides cast really beautiful this morning. I made a lot of casts in difficult conditions, and these guides have gone really, really well. So far, super happy. Let's keep frothing these up and see how they go over the long term. Ew!